What is up, POW fam, and welcome to day 10 of Countdown to FIDE 100. My name is Paul Emmanuel Habaradas, aka Paul POW, and my voice is just like getting a bit better, at least for now, so hope for the best on day 11. Anyway, this is a short and sweet one, and like yesterday it was like it was like 129 moves, so yeah, it's gonna be a bit fine about it. Okay, this is a 1933 game between Martin Ortueta Esteban against José Sanz Aguado. Unfamiliar faces for today, but it was selected as the one of the best games in played in the year 1933. Okay, this is a rare game, but let's find out how did this go. So this is a 35 move game. Okay, the game began with e4, e6, d3, and d5. Just this opening is a bit rare for it, but I can say but can go d4 and d5. That's what I meant about it. But yeah, d5, knight c3, and knight f6. In the 2014 match between Ermolov and Demidov, it goes on c5. And let's see what does the opening. Oh, are we? Oops. Load static book. Oh, no. Oh shoot. Okay. So I don't know. It maybe goes on d4. Probably not. But doing so, it will expose the queen too early. So knight f6 is goes, and then e5 is next. But bishop in the other game, bishop g5 is played in Vepsivili and Topuria. Okay, let's go back. Knight e5, knight d7, f4, and bishop b4. Okay. The better one is bishop e7, g3, c5, bishop g2, h5, h4, knight c6, knight f3, a6, a4, and b6. Just going for the development of black. Okay, let's see what happens next. Bishop d2. What a better one is g3, castles, bishop g2, bishop to e7, knight f3, c5, castle, knight c6, b3, f6, and queen e2. Well, it could be taking over with this, but I can go here or here. Okay, let's go back. The game continues with Aguado castling, and then Esteban goes knight f3. But the better one is g3, c5, knight f3, bishop takes bishop takes b5, bishop g2, bishop b7, bishop d2, and queen b6. Okay, now here in the variation, the position is apparently equal. Okay, let's continue. f6 is next, but what will happen on bishop e7, g3, c5, bishop g2, knight c6, castle, b6, a3, and h6, and bishop e3. Wait, bishop e3? What about this? And probably it takes, and if goes takes, and it loses the rook. Okay, d4 is next, but e takes f6, knight takes g3, knight c6, d4, bishop d7, and then here If the game would have been continued, it would be like this and probably here, and then try to castle queenside. Don't worry, you cannot go like here because there's a queen. But the problem with castling queenside is takes, and the king is in full throttle danger. And yes, we're just in the 8th move just yet in 5 minutes. So c5, knight b5. The batter is a3, bishop, knight c6, bishop e2, f takes, d takes, c4, castles, knight c5. Okay, fair enough. But here, José Sanz Aguado made a terrible move of f takes e5. I don't know why, but he can just go bishop takes, queen takes, knight c6, c3, f takes, d takes, a6, and knight to d6, with the position being equal. I may have a terrible voice, but yeah, I'm working on it to make it a bit better. But however, Esteban also blundered with d takes e5. Not blunder, but just a mistake. I don't know if it's a blunder. Okay, bishop takes should be the one, and a6, knight d6, e4, d takes, e5, e takes, queen takes, knight c6, bishop a3. I wonder why he just like left that knight hanging. If he can go like this as well, and would have been no. Oh, no choice. Okay, let's go back. With rook takes f4. What? Is that a blunder? Oh no. Cannot go this because it's a check. Okay, so if bishop takes, queen takes, knight c6, queenside castle, c4, knight d6, knight c5, h4, and queen b6, then the position is still equal after all. c3 makes Esteban in a slight advantage, but what happened next is rook e4, bishop e2, bishop a5, castle, and knight takes e5, another bad one. c4 should do the trick because of king h1, knight takes, knight g5, a6, knight d4, sacrificing, takes and takes. Yeah, that's worth 6 points anyway, because if he takes it, it's protected, and if he can goes like probably here, then takes and takes. Okay, so knight takes e5, rook takes, bishop f4, and rook f5. Okay, another bad one, but what's going on? Knight c6, bishop d3, h6, queen g4, rook g5. I don't know why they keep sacrificing the rook on this variation, every variation. So here, white is in a slight advantage, but this one makes white winning. But think about it, king rook f6 and queen c2, but a better one is queen h5, g6, queen h4, rook f5. Yeah, what? Oh yeah, queen g3, knight c6, bishop ae1, and bishop d7. Seems fair enough after all. Okay, h6 is the next one, but what happens about g6, bishop e5, rook f5, bishop takes, e takes, rook ae1, bishop e6, knight d6, and knight c6. Okay, at least it's worth it, but what? Now white is better. Bishop e5 is the terrible one. I think it's a blunder, but I don't know. g6 should do the trick. Wait. No, I mean bishop g3 rather. Queen f8, knight d6, bishop c7, and then queen g6, rook takes, rook f8, and white is winning. But let's see what happens next. Oh, take here, takes. Okay, that's why I mistake. It should have been bishop g3. Okay, let's go back to knight d7. Now it's black in a slight advantage. Bishop takes knight, rook, but the better one is c4. Bishop d7. Look at this pawn chain. Anyway, that's the wrong bishop. c4. This is the c4 rather. Okay. And now this makes the position equal. Okay, so he took the risk to sacrifice the rook. Queen takes, rook f1, queen e7, bishop h7, king h8, queen g6, bishop d7, rook f7, rook, queen g5, queen h, rook, king, rook, and bishop e6. Oh, wow. c4 can do it better. Then king b1, king f1, bishop b6, king e1, king g6, b3, c takes, a takes, and rook c8. Okay, so black is slightly better in this variation. Let's see the other one. Knight c7, bishop takes 4, rook e7, rook b8, b4, c takes, and a takes. Okay, black is better, slightly better. But what happened in the main game? Esteban goes with c4. Oh, and goes d takes for Aguado. But rook f8, knight takes, bishop e5, knight c6, bishop d2, g4, and rook f4. Black is slightly better about it. But knight c3 just made a terrible mistake. But what will happen on knight d6? c3, b takes, king g6, rook e7, king f6, rook d7, rook d8, rook takes, and bishop takes, and there goes. The position may go equal about it. But knight c3, and let's see what happened at the ending. Rook d8 goes, and then h3, rook d2, knight a4, rook takes, knight takes. Wait, why sacrifice the rook? Takes c3, c4, rook b4, a5, and knight takes c2, and a pawn. And there's a passed pawn ready to promote to queen. If he goes like here, there's queen here. And yeah, Ortueta Esteban resigned because he knew after this c1 to queen, king f2, queen f4, king e1, queen takes, rook d2, king g6, rook f2, and yeah, that concludes for this game. Okay, what a match we've seen. A rare play, like some sort of rare players. I've never heard of them before, but yeah. Okay, thank you for watching POW Fam. Be sure to subscribe and become a Patreon member at patreon.com/PaulPower. Subscribe to my vlog channel, POW Vlogs. Follow me on Twitch, Paul Habaradas, X Paul Habaradas, TikTok, Paul Habaradas, Instagram, Paul Power YT, Threads, Paul Power YT, as well as Facebook, Paul POW, or you can find out at facebook.com/PaulPowerYT. Join the Discord community, and yeah, that should be it. We're now 1/10 of the way done. 89 to go. In the year 1934. Tomorrow on April 21. Okay, so yeah, that's all for me. See you tomorrow for Countdown to FIDE 100.